Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm in a bit of a different background. A little quick story before I hop into this powder, like this little tutorial. I am now living at my grandma's house. I'm no longer living at my mom's house. I was using my mom's house as a filming room, but like that's just not working out too well for me. So I moved my stuff here to my grandma's house, and this is what I'm filming at my grandma's house. The space is a little different because it's not like I don't have like my beauty drawer or whatever here, so it's a little bit different. And I am using a this pancake lens that makes a little bit noise when it autofocuses. It's just loud. It's however good, but it's just really loud autofocusing. You usually don't hear it because I play music and I really don't do a talk through, but you are going to hear a little bit. I forgot to bring my other lens, which is like the kit lens that came with the camera, so I'm sorry if that gets a little bit annoying, but this is like the only thing that I have, and I'm going to be talking like on and off throughout this video. I won't be talking the whole video, so you'll hear it a little bit, so I'm sorry if that gets annoying. And this is just going to be a powder foundation, like get ready with me. Not even get ready with me, it'll just, I think that's better. It won't even be like a get ready with me, it'll just be me doing my powder foundation routine. So I'm sorry if even the angle is weird. Everything is just weird because it's not my normal setup. It's even weird for me, and this lighting just seems off. Okay, we just won't have to roll out with it. And I usually don't do my brows on camera, but we just gonna do it today because I got time.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Okay, so now that my brows are done, I usually go in, make sure your face is freshly moisturized because you do go in with a lot of powder. I have oily skin and I still have to make sure my skin is freshly moisturized. Even though my skin is changing a little bit, I still make sure I moisturize really well because you are going in with a ton of powder. Now, after you do your brows or whatever, your first thing is you either go in with like a color corrector, whether it's green concealer to cancel out redness or orange concealer to cancel out darkness. I use the NYX HD Studio photogenic concealer in green for my redness, and then I do use the LA Girl Pro concealer in orange to cancel out my darkness. It depends on what I had that day, and sometimes I may use both. Sometimes I don't use it. It depends on how bad your dark marks are that day, or if you even have dark marks. This is if you have dark marks or red spots on your face. So I usually go in with these these two concealers, and today I'm going to use a little bit of green. And then I'm just going to take my finger to blend it out. This may not be as blended to some people, but I like this because it gives like a fuller coverage. especially if you pat it with your finger to warm up the product. This product does dry pretty quickly, so you do have to work really fast with this product. and I forgot to wash my beauty blender, so let me hurry up and go wash. Alright, got my Fing beauty blender. So yeah, now let's get started. Damn, they loud around here. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention y'all, I live in the hood now, so I should do a life updates video like I planned to, but make a long story short, I live with my grandma now because my grandfather passed away back in March, and yeah, it's crazy out here, but I'll make a video on that. I made a video, but it didn't go too well. Let me get back to this damn tutorial. So now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. You go in with any concealer. You go in, you know, your Tape Shape, your NARS concealer. You can go in with your LA Girl Pro concealer. You go in with any 3 concealers, any of your concealers that you have. Just go in with them and conceal underneath the eyes with them, because your powder foundation isn't as full coverage as a liquid foundation, so you need to conceal and do all the proper steps before you put on the powder foundation. That's just something for, like, you know, just to share everyday coverage. Even though it may say full coverage, most of them isn't full coverage. The most full coverage I have came across so far is the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation, which I love, but excuse me, but you can still see, like, you know, dark areas and stuff, so you need to go through the proper steps to color correct and to conceal your skin before you apply the powder foundation. Today I'm going to do the Tarte Shape Tape and place it underneath my eyes. And you guys are probably
till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
damn. I need setting spray, but it's packed up.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish primer water, and I'm going to spray my face. Setting spray will be your best friend. Now it's time to go in with your powder foundation. Like I said, I'm all out of my MAC, which is my favorite, and I usually use that in the shade NC45. So right now I'm going to use my Shea Moisture Mineral Powder Foundation in the shade Hazel. Yeah, and you want to go in with something, a really dense brush, something that has bristles tightly packed together, because that's going to pack on the most coverage. You don't want to use something that the bristles is a little bit more fluffy. You don't want to use a huge big fluffy brush, because it's not going to give you as much coverage as something that is a little bit more dense and is tightly packed together. So this is my Morphe E1 brush, and you want to really pack this on. You don't want to wipe it around, you want to pack it on, so it gives you the most coverage. So this does a pretty good job as well. I really like this foundation powder as well, because it does give a pretty good coverage. Usually to brighten up my eyes a bit, because you don't want your face to look a little bit flat. You don't want to look so one-dimensional. You want it to have a little bit of dimension. I go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I just pack a bit under my eyes. Not a lot, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of a brighten effect. And then I'm going to go in with a bronzer. You go in with any bronzer that you have. I'm going in with this old ass Iman powder. I can't even see the words, it's so old. Pressed oil blotting pressed powder. It's just a pressed powder in the shade medium. They don't even have this anymore. I think she renamed it, a whole different packaging. But go with any bronzer you have, any bronzer that you have. And I'm going in to bronze my skin with the Morphe MB4 brush. This is actually a blush brush, but I like angled brushes for my contour. So
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah.
then let's go in real quick and contour the nose. And I'm blowing it because you want to like blow off the excess powder or tap it off. I blow it off. It's my brush. It's going on my face. But don't do it if you have clients. That's nasty. And then I'm just going to take a brush, any brush, and wipe off this powder that we put down. So now what I usually do is spray one more time since we did place a lot of powder down. And then you just let that dry a bit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy brush. Any brush will do, to be honest. Take a little bit of your bronzer, whatever that you use to bronze contour your cheeks. And just put it in a crease just so your eye could have some dimension too. You could put it in a crease, you could put it all over your eye. I usually just do whatever I feel like doing at this time, to be honest. And then you go in with your favorite highlighter, any highlighter that you want. I'm using the Anastasia So How You Look highlighter in combination with my Morphe M501 brush. Shout out to Jacqueline, she put me on to this. So yeah, use any highlighter that you want and place your highlighter wherever you place it. I placed it on my cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, chin, all those places. And then that's really it. You go in with your mascara, your eyeliner, whatever you want to do at this point. You can even leave it just like this. I usually just go in with some mascara. Really don't put on eyeliner usually, to be honest. Yeah, this is really the final look. This is all that you do. Don't forget to lift up your scarf if you have one so you won't have no line of demarcation like I don't. No, I don't have any. Just my bronzer up there. And this is really the final look. And don't forget this, I will have a review on this hair probably before this video, so don't worry, I will have it. And yeah guys, this is the final look. I hope that you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what videos that you like to see next. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.